Hey everyone, Lord Wolf Jedi here, and well, apparently my last recording didn't record all of what happened on that last one because I gave you guys a preview of right here the Solomon Singularity, the Final Singularity. But you know what? Let's go ahead and get it started. As you can see there, you didn't load up the whatchamacallit. Okay, that music is pretty ominous. Primeval Holy Gate of Ceremonia. Unknown. Sector of Beasts. So, let's go ahead and use... Okay, yeah. That's the problem. I have very few that are like... I have like all my servants are over 5. Well, most of them. But there's very few that are like 6, 7, or 8. I got one that's 10. That's Salter. Anyway, let's do an all-class servant. Find one that's got a good, decent... you know what, let's... Oh, man. That golden sumo looks good. That Tassel's golden sumo looks good. And to be honest, I think that Salter, I'm gonna have to put... I mean, that Saber, I'm gonna have to put Salter. Alright. Let's do this. Should I change Salter CE? Just in case. I'll use the Kiara CE for this once. Here we go. Section 1. Sector of Beasts. There we go with the race shift. We can't bear to see this endless slaughter. We can't bear to hear this ceaseless screaming. Our clairvoyance reveals all the horrible truths of past and future. I, as king, cannot turn a blind eye. We simply lack the ability to turn a deaf ear. How ugly. Ugly, 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 ugly. I don't know how many uglies that was, but, you know, didn't read all of them. We are forced to witness all the horrors of this world. The revolting and the hideous are forced onto us, burned into our memory. The only sensible thing to do is rectify this repulsive state of being. But how? Even if we were to eradicate their filth, humans would simply create more. The very premise is wrong. As long as life exists, we can fix nothing. It must be redone. That is the only option. Everything must be redone and perfected right from the beginning. What must be erased is not merely history, nor the ecosystem, nor continents, nor time itself. We must begin from true nothingness. Our plan was to recreate this planet from its beginning. In order to do so, considerable resources are required. We need a truly massive amount of fuel. For example, the massive amount of energy generated by incinerating all life on this planet. But a one-time harvest will not be enough. We will need to draw from the past, the present, and the future of the whole world. 1 second, 1 minute, 1 hour, 1 day, 1 month, 1 year. Every energy generated in each of these time spans will be harvested going backwards in time. That should work. 3,000 years worth of the planet's most potent energy. Once it is collected, bound, and controlled, our task can be accomplished. Our kindred, the portents we scattered across the land. We write here our indignation. We shall leave a path for our kin who follow behind us. Build up a temple, pile the bands of light. We need every existing resource to destroy humanity. We need every second of eternity to forget humanity. Seek the way to the final singularity. There you shall find us, on the throne of the King of Mages. Solaria, Mash, wake up. Are you guys alright? Ouch. Yes, Doctor. Race shift successful. But we encountered strange interference we've never experienced before during the race shift. That image was... It was the same image I saw in Uruk. Oh, good. Senpai is alright too. Now, about the situation here. On it. I'm monitoring you guys. You definitely arrived at Temple of Time. And these are the same rings I measured 1,000,000 times in Mesopotamia. A spirit order that doesn't fall into any of the 7 classes. The Beast of Calamity, known as one of the evils of humanity. The reading I'm getting throughout that entire space is Beast class. You've got that right. Looks like you've wisened up a bit, Chaldea. The fact that you were lucky enough to make it past the 7th Singularity is an accomplishment worthy of praise from me. To be honest, the 7th Singularity was easy compared to the 6th. Oh, it's Lef. You are? Lef Laner. Should I say, hi, it's been a while. But there's really no need for greetings, or for us to catch up. I know how your battles with the other demon god pillars went. I am presently an inexperienced master like yourself has made it this far. It may surprise you to know that I am very well acquainted with the subtleties of human nature. That's why I can admire Solaria's effort. Honestly, your persistent survival is hideous. It makes me sick. Why can't you just lie down and die? It's so simple. Anyone should be able to manage it. Professor Lev, I will not ask why you are alive. But there is one thing I do want to know. When you approached Director Ogamarie, was your intention to destroy Chaldean humanity even then, from the very beginning? That is such a mosh question. But there must be something else you'd like to ask, no? He must have been on humanity's side, at least in the beginning. Surely Lev Laner was originally an honest man. He must have been seduced by the King of Mages at some point. Isn't that it? I want to know too, Professor Lev. You were working for Chaldea even before I joined. The foundation of humanity could not be restored solely with Chaldeus. It was Sheba which you developed that allowed us to get this far. It's hard to believe that you had been working for Solomon from the beginning. Yeah, it's hard to believe you were able to deceive me for 4 years. When did you become a demon god pillar? Oh my, what a pleasant surprise, Romani Archmon. And you too, Madame da Vinci. What familiar faces, I never expected to chat with you guys again. You were all concerned for my reputation, rather human rights. You seem to be so preoccupied with things like that. But that is unnecessary. So you want to know when I started serving the King of Mages? Beginning 3,000 years ago, of course. From the moment the plan was set in motion, we were already in place throughout the world. Lineage is destined to birth a demon god pillar in 100 years. In 500 years. Hold on a second. Sorry, I got a drink with me. That'll keep my throat nice and moist for this. Or even those 1,000 years later, I just happened to be the one designated for 2018 AD. We were like seeds planted in the ground. An original order handed down through generations of mages. A certain way of being that must be protected absolutely. Our grand order is the rule of the King of Mages created for this very moment. While human mages establish their own principles and theories and pass them down to their descendants, we, whose power was born of the King of Mages, survived through the generations until the designated time. We etched a course into our genes to host the demon god pillar, and continued our lineage until our appointed era arrived. And in 2017, at the point where I awakened as the last demon god pillar, your history came to an end. All necessary resources had been collected, but you Chaldeans insist on surviving. Why? What made you do that? Did I miscalculate somewhere? No, that's not it. It was because an imposter managed to slip past my watchful gaze. Am I right, Romani Archimon? Seems I underestimated you. Or maybe you are playing the fool in front of me, so things turn out the way they have. If so, that's really a shame. I thought we were friends. Medicine and sorcery. I may not have walked the same path, but at least I showed respect for your good nature and the vain efforts you are making. Of course not. There's no way you would have detected Romani's nature. After all, he didn't trust anyone around him until I was summoned to Chaldea. What? Romani may be an ordinary person, but on one certain matter, he demonstrated more patience than any genius could. I don't know the reason. I don't even know who the enemies are. There's no guarantee that's even going to happen. He threw his entire life away, believing the crisis of mankind he only saw in a dream. He continued to wait, believing that something that couldn't possibly happen would, in fact, occur. He couldn't let his enemies know that he noticed, so he couldn't tell his allies either. And since he didn't know how to prepare for that moment, all he could do was study everything he possibly could. That's how Romani Archimon spent more than a decade, in a hell of his own creation, where he could not rest even for a moment. Such a man would never show his true nature, even to a friend. This fool even kept telling himself that he was worthless trash, or scum, or something like that. Well, you think so? I don't think I'm that self-degrading. Of course I kept an eye on his suspicious behavior. That's why I made a move to kill him with a command room explosion. Even that failed because that master intervened. Was it... What? Is that true, Senpai? You saved the doctor's life? I guess I did. That was such a long time ago. Whatever. Our king is tied up right now. The final calculation will be done in a few hours. Normally I would ignore you all, but this is a good opportunity to tidy up my own loose ends right here. You have absolutely no chance of making it to the throne, and I will prove that right now. Hear me, my name is Demon God Floros, one of the 72 demon gods, the one who governs information. Hold on. Sorry guys, I had to skip that whole thing because I got a phone call from my sister, as you saw. Holy crap! Leveland is turned to a demon god pillar. Master, your orders, please. Dealing with the demon god pillars 2 is no big deal now. Yes, here I go, Master. Okay, I gotta get this done and head home. Also, starting tomorrow, well, in a few hours, well, 2.5 actually, some around there. These will be half off, so should be pretty easy to get through it. $550,000. Doesn't seem that bad. Yeah, this doesn't seem very good. Okay. Dang it. Might have been a little too early in activating that, but you know what? I don't care right now. Okay, it's been a while since I've done this, since I've used him. That wasn't too bad. Yep. Taking everybody out there. Well, almost everyone. Okay. This won't really work, but you know. It wasn't bad. Bitch. Okay. Okay, gonna use a command spell. All right. Not bad, 100% attack strength. I think Squirtori's going to take it out. Yep. Bye-bye left once and for all. It's pointless. Everything you do is pointless. It can't be. The demon god was reappeared. It was restored or healed. An entirely new Flowers has been born. Don't tell me the ground is completely. What was that? What was that impact just now? Something that's hit us from the outside. The second reactive theory unit has sustained over 60% damage. We've lost the northern observation room, detecting excessive pressure in the observatory dome. T-minus 5 minutes until collapse. If the dome is destroyed, we won't be able to hold the command room. Caldea will enter from foam state and be swallowed up by the Temple of Time. Pseudo-Spiritron computing efficiency have fallen out of the Coiley zone. We're losing reactive theory strength. Cut off all powered external facilities. Reroute everything to Caldeus and the reactive theory units. We need to maintain the command room's functions. Leonardo, what about the source racers you have saved up in your workshop? I transferred them to the Spiritron calculation supercomputer. My secret stash should cover it. But this will all be futile, Armani. The attackers are demon god pillars. 6, 7, 8 demon god pillars have wrapped themselves around Caldea. I could fight directly, but I'd be able to take out maybe a 1 at best. And that won't solve the problem at hand. We'll need to destroy the Singularity before Caldea gets smashed in smithereens. Ha 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 ha. That's impossible. Impossible, you hear? I am immortal. We are inexhaustible. This entire space is us. Come, my kindred, show yourselves. More demon god pillars. No, these are. Yes, we are the 72 demon gods, and they are us. You kill me, but what of it? There'll always be 72 demon god pillars, no matter what you do to us. And as long as the throne exists upon this land, our number will never decrease. If you want to kill me, you have to eradicate all 72 of us. What chance do you have of that? Where is your army? There is nothing on earth that can stand against us. You haven't caught us. You've really thrown yourselves into your own graves. Ha ha ha. You're like moths to the flame. I commend your enthusiasm. We're not getting any transmissions from Caldea. Master, what should we do? No way! I've underestimated you. I see you still have the guts to meet your enemy's gaze. But that's enough. I understand you don't know when to give up. That might have worked up until yesterday. The last master, the last human, Solaria. We have the utmost respect for you. You are supremely entertaining. We laugh at your resistance in the first Singularity. We laugh at your zeal in the second Singularity. We laugh at your invention in the third Singularity. Your quest in the fourth Singularity. advanced during the 5th Singularity, survival in the 6th Singularity. And the 7th Singularity, well, that wasn't very pleasant. It was a poor show, not the least bit entertaining. Let's just forget it entirely. In any case, your fight has been truly amusing, and the fact that it was utterly pointless makes it even better. You fought all this way and it was worthless. You fought him until now, and even still your end will be utterly pathetic. It has been a spectacular show. Thank you, and goodbye. Chaldea will meet its end here and now. Ha ha. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. Senpai! Mosh! Baby, it was pointless after all. No, calling it pointless is ludicrous. Isn't it a bit too early for you to be giving up? This battle was a long journey that took you back through human history. However, you never once fell into despair. That's because you had so many encounters on that journey. Even if this entire planet became a battleground for the Holy Grail War, even if everything on this land had turned into eternal ruinous grounds, even if countless powerful enemies stood in your way at the end of your journey, you never gave up. You looked forward, knowing our fate has not yet been decided. This is no different. Now, let the battles begin, Master. Wasn't this meant to be a story about us taking back our future together? Gah! What's going on? Why is Solaria gone? Why does Chaldea still exist? Why? Why are our bodies crumbling? All 8 demon god pillars have been destroyed. We did it! Way to go, Da Vinci, you're amazing. What trick did you give Habity sleeve this time? You should have let us know when you had such a powerful secret weapon. No, that wasn't me. That was... Yes, that was... Primates have flourished for thousands of years. The age of gods has ended, and through time, mankind has become the most prosperous beings on Earth. And so he shaped the future of this planet and inscribed its history on the surface. For that, we nurtured knowledge, produced many resources, and saw countless lives reincarnated. It is a map to prolong mankind's survival, and to ensure its everlasting prosperity. In the world of Magecraft, this is called humanity. Those of Chaldea have been charged to protect it. Is this a dream? Are my senses broken? There are summoning spells activate all over the Singularity. There's no catalyst, no summoners. They're materializing autonomously, following the thin threads of fate that intertwine when you cross paths. 10, 20, 30 spirit origin signatures. It's still increasing. Solaria, this is... I know that banner. Eastern Terminal System aflame. Number of enemy servants rising. Western Autonomic Nerves damaged. 24 enemy servants confirmed. Inconsequential. No matter how many of them there are, they're just extensions of man. They are not a colony like us. They must live separately, but fight individually. Destroy them. Eliminate them. Remove them. Beer servants are no match for us. I cannot see anything that will be capable of destroying the 72 demon god. Eastern Terminal Nervous System destroyed. Demon gods 1 through 8 cannot maintain nominal values. Western Atomic Nervous destroyed. Demon gods 26 to 33 cannot maintain nominal values. Left and right base the Thor Agent Cage is damaged. We recommend retreating from this space. What's going on? Why are we being overpowered? How are humans who reject mutual understanding fighting together like this? Yes, it's true that we are life forms who are obsessed with self-interest. And it's no different as a heroic spirit. In fact, it is because we are heroic spirits that we cannot abandon our convictions. But there is one human who believes in us. A human who still believes that we are heroes, even after being so many heroic spirits witnessing so many battles. What hero expert can ignore that call? Oh Lord, I shall raise my flag once again for the salvation of a nation. Nay, for the salvation of this world. It's Sean. That has got to be Sean. Knew it! Hear me, heroic spirits, mighty warriors who have gathered here. Though we may be rivals or from completely different eras, we must stand together now. Not to prevent the incineration of humanity, but to open a path for our contractor. My true name is Jeanne d'Arc. In the name of the Lord, I shall become your shield. So many. Those shooting stars racing across the sky. Hold on. Yes, they're servants. This is amazing. They just keep coming. And I have no idea why either. Maybe they were able to get in because this singularity exists outside of time. No, it doesn't matter. Among the heroic spirits you met on your journey, the heroic spirits are fought alongside you. I'm sure there are someone who had planned only to lend their power in it for a short while. And yet, they've all come to help you out. This is a sight for you so rare you could live 1,000 lifetimes and never see it again. The servants' attacks are pinning the demon gods in place. Every single one of the 17 demon gods has been engaged. We can eliminate them right now. Open a path to the center, Solaria. We only have a little time left. Okay. Nabirius, the melting furnace. That will have to wait for another time. Till then, this is Lord Jade saying thank you all for watching. See you then. Take care of yourselves.